From the legendary treasures of Captain Kidd to the infamous Jolly Roger, we're going to separate fact from fiction and uncover the real stories of these notorious outlaws. So grab your parrot and your trusty cutlass and join us as we dive into the world of pirates and find out what S fact and what S myth. Did you know that pirates didn't actually bury their treasure like they do in the movies? In reality, when pirates plundered a ship, they would hide their loot in a variety of ways, such as in caves, on remote islands, or even in barrels, disguised as something else. Blackbeard, one of the most famous pirates of all time, supposedly hid his treasure on the island of Oak Island, where it remains buried to this day. The famous pirate accent is actually a Hollywood invention. There is no historical basis for the way that pirates are supposed to have sounded. In fact, pirates came from all walks of life, and would have had a variety of different accents depending on their background. Many pirates were actually English, whereas others were from France, Spain, or even the Caribbean. Contrary to popular belief, real pirates didn't make people walk the plank. While this may have happened on occasion, it was not a common practice. The vast majority of people who were captured by pirates were either killed or sold into slavery. Despite their rough and tumble appearance, pirates actually had surprisingly democratic ships. On many pirate vessels, crew members had the right to vote on matters such as where to sail to and how to divide up the plunder. This was a radical idea for the time period, as most ships were either owned by a single person or were under the control of a tyrannical government. Blackbeard, the infamous pirate, was a real person, but the stories about him are greatly exaggerated. While it is true that he sailed the Caribbean and amassed a fortune and treasure, much of what we know about him is based on the writings of his enemies. In reality, Blackbeard was likely a complex and intelligent individual who was simply trying to make a living in a dangerous and unpredictable world. Pirate flags, also known as Jolly Roger, were actually used to intimidate victims into surrendering without a fight. The skull and crossbones design was particularly popular and is now one of the most recognizable symbols of piracy. Other pirate flags featured images such as hourglasses, bleeding hearts, and even political symbols. While the Caribbean was a hot spot for piracy, it wasn't the only place that this occurred. Pirates were active in all parts of the world, including the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and even the South China Sea. In fact, there were even female pirates who operated in China during the 18th century. So there you have it, some of the facts and myths about pirates. Did you learn anything new? Let us know in the comments below. And be sure to stay tuned for more videos about history's most infamous outlaws.